Namaskar everyone. In our last video also we have studied about time complexity. Today we'll discuss some more about time complexity. See this pseudocode. Here there is a variable is declared, and here we are initializing the variable I1, and we are writing I square less than equal to n. Actually it is don't think this is a C code, because in C it is not possible. We have to write, because I square is not there. We are just writing to calculate the time complexity. So I square less than n, then we are printing some text. This is Ravensa University or Ravensa. Then we are updating the loop counter. So what does it mean? I square means we can write it as I. What is the value of I square less than n? We can write it simply as what? I less than equal to root over of n. So this will execute up to how many time? Root n time. So time complexity for this algorithm will become what? Order of root n. Okay, hope you understand this. So now you see there is another pseudocode. Suppose there are variable I, j, k, n, and here I is initialized at 1 and I less than equal to n. Okay, and j1, then j less than equal to I, then j will be increased. Okay, and there is a dependency, means the value of j depend on the execution of the value of I, and inner loop will be executed first, then the outer loop. Then here k equal to 1, k less than 100, and k plus plus. Here k is independent. Okay, it is executed but it is independent. Okay, depending on the value of j, it execution vary, but here it is independent because k1, k less than 100, and k plus plus. There is no dependency of I. Okay, so here you can see for this loop I equal to 1, j will execute how many time? 1 time, and k will execute how many time? 100 times, because k1, k less than equal to 100. Okay, for I1 it will execute 1, j will execute 1 time, and k will execute 100 times. Okay, so now you see I equal to 2, then j will execute 2 times this loop. Okay, because j less than equal to I, so j will execute how many time? That is the execution time of I. So I2 means j will execute 2 times, and k will execute how many time? 2 into 100, because here j less than equal to I, then this condition is true, then it will execute into this loop, it will enter into this loop. So k will execute how many time? The time of j, so 2 into 100. So like that I3, j will execute 3 times, and k will execute 3 into 100 times. So I4, j will execute 4 times, and k will execute how many times? 4 into 100 times. So if we will take in general term, we can write in, j will execute n times, and k will execute how many times? N into 100 times. Okay, so we can write it simply as 100 into 100 plus 2 into 100 plus 3 into 100 like this. So if we take 100 as common, then it is what? N into n plus 1 by k2. Okay, so simply this is what? Order of n square, this algorithm complexity. Now we'll see this example. So here a is the pseudocode we have taken. Here I, j, k, n are the variables. So here I equal to 1, I less than equal to n. Okay, then if this condition is satisfied, then we will enter into the j loop, and here j less than equal to I square. Okay, then k1, k less than n by k2, and k plus plus. Then it will print the Ravensa. So see how the execution. So for I1, okay, for I1, what is j? J will execute 1 time, I into 1. Okay, and k will execute how many time? N by k2 time. Okay, according to this. Then I equal to 2, then j will execute how many time? I square means 4 times, and k will execute how many time? N by k2 into 4. Okay, 4, n by k2 into 4. Okay, according to this. So again I equal to 3, so j will execute how many time? I square means 9, and k will execute n by k2 into 9. So okay, if we'll take this common means a common term, like I equal to n, I n time, then j equal to how many time? N square times. Okay, and it is I square, so it is n square time, and k equal to n by k2 into n square. So we can write it as n by k2, okay, into 1 plus n by k2 into 4 plus n by k2 into 9 plus dot dot up to n by 2 n square. So if you take n by k2 as common, then it is the formula of n into n plus 1 to n plus 1 by k6. So it is the order of n to the power 4. So in general term we can write fn equal to n to the power k plus n to the power k minus 1. So this is what? Order of n to the power k. So complexity, total complexity is order of n to the power k. Okay. Now we will see this. So here we have taken I value as n by k2 and I less than equal to n, then I will increase. So it will execute. Total time is what? N by k2. So j equal to 1, j less than equal to n. Okay, j equal to 2 into j. Okay, means here log to n. Okay, so here why log to n, I want to discuss here one thing. Suppose first I want to explain this, then we will go for that. So here I equal to 1, I less than n, then I equal to I into 2. Okay, when there is a multiplication, like variable is multiplied with any constant like 2, 3 or 4, then any statement, what happens actually, you see here I value is what? 1, 2. Okay, first the value of I will be what? 1, then 1 into 2, 2, then 2 into 2, 4. Okay, like this, I into 2. So it can be represented in the term of what? 2 to the power 0, that is 1, 2 to the power 1, that is 2, 2 to the power 2, 4, like this, 2 to the power k. So it will execute up to 2 to the power k. Okay, up to n time. So we can write it, if you take the log, then it will what? K value will be log n. Okay, so the total complexity is what? Order of log to n in this case. So remember one thing, if there is what? I into 3. Okay, if there is I into 3, then here what will happen? Order of log n base 3. If it is order I into 5, then what will happen? Order of log n base 5. If it will I equal to I into 10, then what will happen? Order of log n base 10. Okay, hope you understood. Okay, now you can understand this. So here I equal to n by k2, I less than equal to n, I plus plus. Okay, so here n by k2 time j equal to 1, so j equal to 2 into j. So this is what? Log n base 2. So here k into 2. So this here log to n, same thing. So total complexity is what? N by k2 log to n square. So we can write order of n log to n square. Hope you understood this. Now you see here. So here I1, I less than equal to n, I plus plus. It will time, total time is what? N time. Then j1, j less than equal to n. Okay, j equal to I plus 1. Here j is dependent on the execution of I. So what the value? I equal to 1. So j equal to 1 to n. So n time. I equal to 2, j equal to 1 to n. So how many time? N by k2 time. Because j, the value of j will be what? 1. Okay, 1 plus 1, 2. Then 1 plus 2 means the alternative numbers are adding. Okay, so it is n by k2 time. And for I equal to 3, it is what? I to n by k3 time. So in this sequence, if we see I equal to k, j equal to 1 to n, then this is n by k time. Okay, and when the value of I will reach up to n, then what will happen? This is n by k n time. So if we take the common, n as common, then we can write 1 plus half plus 1 by 3 plus 1 by n. So this is n log n. So the total time complexity is order of n log n. It's very simple. Hope you understood. Okay, now you see here I j k, I equal to n by k2, I less than equal to n, I plus plus. Okay, so this is total time execution is what? N by k2 time. And here j equal to 1. Okay, then j equal to n by k2, j plus plus, total time n by k2 time. So k1, k less than equal to n. So k equal to k into 2. So this is log n base 2. You understood this already. I told you in this example, in this form. Okay, if we take this, then this is in the form, and if we take the log, so this is the log base 2. Okay, so like this it can be what? Log n base 2. Okay, so the total time is what? N by k2 into n by k2 into log n by k2. So total time is what? Order of n square log to n. Hope you understood this. Have a good time.